out-rebounded by 6. The turnovers I thought were big throughout the game, especially early. We had 9. But with that said, we had an 8-point lead, had an open shot, didn't knock it down. They hit a 3, and it's a 5-point game. So our defense let us down, obviously. Tried the man. We tried a little zone, got 1 stop. The zone gave us but 3. So that wasn't the answer. But at the end of the day, we didn't defend well enough again to get it done against a good team. So it's not hard to figure out, and we need to. We got it done the other day, but one day is not enough, and we need to go get it done here Sunday, going forward. So we put a lot into this. I mean, we worked hard this week. We prepared. We were ready. We got off to a good start. We had an 8-point lead, and it's obviously it's a troubling loss because of we needed to finish it off and having that 8-point lead. So. Turnovers were costly throughout, had some at the end. Ryan did a great job for us. I thought he had the best performance of anybody out there. Played well and gave us pretty good defense. But simply put, too many turnovers, I think, were at the end of the day.
Jamie, they've been really good. Louisville has coming back, particularly the last 2 games. Like we said at the outset, it was just a matter of needing another 2 or 3 of positive offensive possessions in a row to stretch the lead out beyond 8.
Yeah, I mean, good offensive possession. The 8, we have the ball and we had a wide open shot. We missed it, and then they got a 3 in transition, which you certainly don't want to give up. But yeah, our offense, it was both. I mean, obviously 8-point lead and you end up by 7. It's fouling, of course, at the end, but. They scored it. We had the scoring at the rate is we charted zone and man and what we were doing. They scored against both, and you can point to both. Some open shots, some free throws that we missed. You don't shoot the ball well from 3. We're 4 for 18. You miss free throws. They're 7 for 16 from 3. So if you look at it, it's probably where they beat us at too on the offensive end.
Jimmy, you've played a lot of very good teams lately, and do you feel you're getting close to actually beating one?
Well, I mean, close isn't good enough. So I mean, I don't know. There's no consolation in that. That's for sure. I mean, obviously we've had a good year. We've had a number of opportunities against highly ranked teams, and we haven't got it done. And it's not hard to figure out. I don't know where that puts us as far as. But you need to win one, especially at home, and we have an opportunity again Sunday. So the good thing is we don't have bad losses, but we've lost to good teams. But if you're as good as we think we are, you need to win one of these games and find a way. And we've beaten some good teams, obviously, but this game is one we should have won, and I'm sure they feel the same way. But you have an 8-point lead, you got to finish it off. And simply put, we didn't get to the line when we needed to. We didn't execute, and we didn't get stops.
Why do you think Ryan was able to have the game today? Was it because of scheme?
I think he's just getting better and better. I mean, we did some things as far as trying to step him out a little bit more and playing him at the 5 and trying to get Anuaku away from the basket. So we ran some sets, some actions to do that. But he's just getting better, and he's finding ways, and he's scoring around the basket as well and getting tip-ins. And he's playing good defense, so he's earning minutes out there.
Jamie, what about this matchup has been so trouble? I mean, it's giving you guys so much.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously it's this you'd say the press, but they didn't press tonight. So I mean, it's not that. We just didn't get it. This one is when you have an 8-point lead, you got to finish it off. I don't care who it is. But they've been good. We've been good, but they've initially the first couple of years we were beating them, and now they're beating us. And this is the team that has gotten us. And they have good players. That probably has something to do with a lot of guys that we recruited didn't get that went there, and so. But this game had nothing to do with the past. We should have. I mean, we've never been in a situation having an 8-point lead and let it get away like that.
Jamie, did you feel at times you settled for some jump shots, or was that kind of within?
Well, one thing we don't finish as well. They have good interior guys. They have good size, and their 4s and 5s are big, and so I think I don't know. I thought they were good looks. There may have been 1 or 2, but there was. there was some good looks. There were some good looks and that we didn't knock down. I mean, Jamel had a wide open three that, would have been a game-changing play. It didn't go in. That's a good shot. I thought in the first half we had good shots. Cameron's in there. We look at him as a shooter. Those were wide open. So I think some of them were good, but I thought some of our penetration, contested shots that were blocked, it could have been passes, better decision in the lane. That could have been something we could have done better.
Jimmy, you said you guys put a lot into it. How do you make sure that it doesn't take too much out?
I addressed it in the locker room. I mean, that's this is how you respond to a loss. Where we've had obviously some losses, as everybody has had this year, but I don't know if many have had a loss with a 8-point lead and with a crowd going like we were, and we just to let it get away from us. So I mean, here we are. We're a good free throw shooting team. We don't shoot it well from the line. We're a good three-point shooting team. We don't shoot it well from three. We've got to we out-rebounded by 6. We certainly want to do that, maybe by a higher number. But we played hard. But I think we got to execute better, and we got to execute better down the stretch, and we got to guard one-on-one at the end because that's really where they beat us.
Jamie, you guys did a really good job in the first half of being aggressive. You had 13 more free throws than they did because you were pushing it. But in the last minute and 10 seconds, they make a 7-0 run, and even though you did almost everything right. What happened in that last minute and 10 where they were able to get the lead when it looked like you were controlling the game?
Well, I mean, it was tied. Once it got tied up, it just became a back and forth and scoring. We had to foul at the end, so I think that had something to do with it. I mean,
I meant at the end of the first half.
Oh, at the end of the first half. Yeah, no. That was a problem too as well. I mean, we had an open 3 that we talked about, didn't go in. We missed some free throws too as well, and they made some shots. But again, I thought that was the same thing that would kind of happen at the end of the stretch, end of the time. Again, when you run good offense, you get to the free throw line and you don't get any points out of it. That is a devastating. That can be devastating.
Do you guys expect Levitch to play as much as he did?
He's been playing a little bit. Obviously he made shots. The last game we saw him, he came in and hit a 3. So, obviously he was big and Adele was big. And so, as we said, we got 20 out of that. We gave up 20 to those guys. And so that was, I thought Adele really hurt us. He really hurt us, and they played him at the 4, and we didn't match up well. I didn't think that would be the problem that it was, but it became a problem.